Hello and welcome to another episode of Driving with Sweed. Today, we have a passenger. Hayden Narducci, how are you, mate?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
It's good to have you here, Hayden, for our first guest.
Yeah, it's good to be here, mate.
On Driving with Sweed. How do you feel? You're part of Driving with Sweed.
Oh, look, I've driven with Sweed quite a few times. He is quite a generous lad, offers a lot of lifts, but this time is special to me. We've just finished up our first Swedish session. Not the greatest numbers, 4 down, the 2 Connors, Maddie and I, but I think it went well. We finished up recording with my Swedish masterclass. Didn't go to plan. I would like to apologise for remarks said towards the end about Matthew and Connor and their eating habits when it does come to bananas.
Continue.
Just really got away with myself. Banty got a bit ahead of me, and I really should have thought about what I was saying, but I'm not sure how many bananas Maddie can eat in a day, and I'm not sure he knows, but it's only one way of finding out. Maddie?
Yes, honey.
What were your thoughts on the session?
Overall, it was good to see 4 down. Really, that's overall, when you look at how many guys have played and stuff like that, 4 is actually not too bad of a turnout, in my opinion. Obviously, there's always room for improvement. Hayden, obviously, in Driving with Sweed, we likely get a few tunes going. So,
this is a good tune.
This is Despacito by Justin Bieber. Would you consider this one of your favourites, Hayden?
I'm not the biggest fan of Justin Bieber. This is one of his better songs.
Because he doesn't say much.
He does not say much. No, you're right. But I think there are definitely better songs out there, like the Swedish team song. Would you like to talk about that? We haven't revealed it yet, but please do talk.
Fellas, just so you know, tonight the Swedish team song is going to come out. We have the lyrics, we have the tune, and it is up there. It is up there with one of the best. Me and Hayden are both very, very pleased with how it has come about, and we think that the tune and the enjoyment of the tune has been made terrifically. Hayden, what are your thoughts on the song?
Honestly, I think it is superb. We've encapsulated the Swedish spirit, as well as just giving it a real belter of a song. It is honestly, when we go out there and we sing that team song on Saturday, it's going to be one of the greats. It's going to be amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, it'll be one to watch, I tell you that. Maddie, back to you.
Yeah, well, first we've got to get the win first, so let's use that as a driving force. If we want to sing the song, we've got to get the W. So we've got to perform. We're versing SKLCCWA or something, a abbreviation of sorts. They don't have a full team name. That's what's listed on the fixture. So we'll see what we can dish up. Hayden, is there any chance you'd want to give us a rendition of the song? Is it?
Look, honestly, I think the public need to be patient. In my eyes, I think we should wait until the W is there, and I think our first rendition on the channel should be of the boys singing it. I think it should be the 11 boys belting it out at Fraser, at Raphael, maybe with the Swedish dog, with the Red Rock Deli in the middle. I tell you what, skip in the middle, it'll be a great moment. I think that's how we should reveal it. I think the public should be left clueless.
I agree also, but the Swedish team need to know the words before we sing it.
I think we'll definitely keep it to the Swedes. We'll definitely show the Swedes pre-game.
Yep.
But I think public really need to be patient. When we get that W, they'll be supporting us, they'll be cheering us, and they'll be waiting for the team song. And I think possibly we could transition from the song into a match recap. That could be quite an interesting prospect. From the team song to the match recap, straight in there.
Is that a challenge, Hayden? From the team song to a match recap?
I think no edits. We record the song. We walk off to Maddie. I'm getting some messages here, I'll tell you that. Brazil's just gone 1-0 up over Australia in the soccer.
So there you go, fellas. We don't just offer Swedish news. We offer live updates of sporting events. So, if you subscribe, you're getting your news fix, you're getting your hit of the vibes, hit of the needles, hit of everything you need. and we're providing that for you.
And on that, I got a message from my dad saying K, replying to me telling him I would be home. Now, have you met my dad?
Yes, I have. I believe his name is Adam.
That is Adam.
Adam, and his lovely wife Natasha.
Oh, close one, Natalie.
Natalie. And they're a loving family.
They are.
And
gave birth to a brilliant vice grip. They know how to make a leader, don't they?
Fucking hell.
Matty, keep your eyes on the road. Christ.
So, Hayden, overall, if you had to select what your favourite tune was to get diggy with, what would it be?
Hey Ya by the Outcasts. Can I give a little rendition of that on my phone? Can I get a little bit of that playing?
Mate, it's your session of driving this.
You're right.
You go right ahead.
I will. Okay, so here's the old phone. Get onto music. It has been reset, so we don't have many songs up on here. There's Careless Whisper, absolute classic for a free game. Touch on that in the here we go. I think it is one of the greats. I think it's one of the greats. You heard this song before, Matty?
Yes, it's a classic, mate. It's one that I enjoy.
Yes, it is probably my favourite song to get really hyped up to. That or Tokyo Drift, which I currently do not have on my phone, but that is a banger of a song. Good movie as well.
Alright, so Hayden, if you turn that off now, it's actually time for the point of driving to Sweed where I ask you a few hard-hitting questions.
Ooh, okay.
And you obviously answer as you wish. I'll decide whether I think you're telling the truth or if you're lying.
So I get the choice to lie or tell the truth?
Well, you do, but I'll have to guess if I think you're lying, and I'll... Well,
is it advised that I tell the truth?
It's up to you. It is entirely up to you.
So this is sort of like a personality. Do you know who I am?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay,
so,
please. Swing.
Hayden Narducci, mate. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 2 sisters, 0 brothers. They're both older than me and both graduated.
I'm going to say you're telling the truth.
It is the truth.
Oh!
There's nothing to
1-0!
lie
1-0!
1-0.
He's up and running. Alright, Hayden Narducci.
We've just taken a detour, haven't we?
Hayden Narducci. What month are you born in?
I am born in June.
I'm going to say that's true.
Born in May, Matty.
Oh,
I thought
no,
you knew me.
no.
It was weeks ago.
Oh,
It was weeks ago.
Oh,
It was just a couple weeks ago.
That's 1-1. That's 1-1.
Do you know how old I turned, Matty?
Shit. 16.
Yes, you got that one.
That doesn't count the point, though. That
Doesn't count the point. Where are we going? This is a dead end road. We're not going to get anywhere through here.
I know, that's why I went down here.
Yeah, all right.
So, do you have your learner's permit, Hayden?
Look, you know this one. I've been raging about it. I've got a few hours under my belt. I do have my learner's permit, and it's been a hoot. I'm telling you, I love driving. It is a real hoot. And I always follow the road rules. Unlike, some people I know, not going to mention any names, but there are some people out there who do not follow the rules. Do you know anyone who doesn't really follow the rules?
A few, mate. A few.
Yeah.
And I get into them and say, come on, let's really pull our heads in here. So I'm going to say that's true.
That is true. That's the kind of leader you want, though.
So
get them to pull their heads in.
I'm 2-1.
You are 2-1.
Jesus, this is another dead end.
Yeah, it's all a dead end. I tried warning you.
So, alright, Hayden, what question can I throw up here? Oh, Jesus. Let me just...
He's having to think. Can I throw a few questions at you?
Yeah, let's turn the
tables.
You can throw a few questions at me.
Yeah, as a kid, way back.
Yeah.
Right, who was your sporting idol? Let's say around the age of 10, like as much as you can remember.
I had 2. Can I say the 2?
Say the 2.
It was Shane Warne and Nathan Buckley.
Well, you can tell from his flipper that is definitely the truth. Have you seen Matty's flipper? I'll give him this. It's a bloody ripper. That's the truth, surely.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't like to brag, Hayden.
I'd like to brag. He's got a sensational flipper.
So, do you have another question, Hayden? Or
Oh, another question. Now, what were you best at school?
is that subject-wise?
Subject-wise.
Oh, well, I was terrible at math and science. I was the gem at English. I was good at English, but I'll have to say, in my final year of Year 12 at Darling Lane Sports College, I won top student in dance.
Dance.
Matthew
Arrowsmith, top student in dance.
That is correct. I can prove it with the certificate.
That is definitely, I can guarantee that's true.
That is 100.
You've seen the moves as he dances down the wicket when he's batting. Oh, it's superb.
That is 100% true.
Yeah, I just want another question. This doesn't really go towards anything, but what was going through your mind when you thought of those 6 varieties of sauces for the barbecue? For those of you who don't know, the 6 sauces were barbecue, satay, sweet chili, peri-peri, tomato, and mustard.
I was going through my head, well, I thought, I could just go the classic, mustard, barbecue, tomato sauce, we're all expecting it. Or could I really invigorate my Swedes and sort of send them into a new cultural sort of distinction? And that's what I did. And I think that they would have really enjoyed it. Surprisingly, I quite enjoyed the satay.
I didn't actually get to try that, but I tell you this, the umpire said it was the best dog he ever had. Those words exactly. This is the best dog I've ever had.
Well, that's good to hear. Daniel Shearsmith obviously did a sterling job of that.
I tell you what, that was, honestly, I've been to a few Bunnings sausage sizzles.
It was up there?
Beautiful. That was probably top for me. That was superb snack making. And I'll give you this, if you're going to have cheese on it, put the cheese on while it's cooking, let it melt in. It's delicious.
Well, Hayden, now just to finish driving with Sweed, I have 3 big questions to ask you.
3 big ones again, go ahead.
Question 1. Where do you see yourself being most valuable to the team? What number batting? Like, what number do you think that you bat at your best?
Well, T20 isn't really my format, and again, this is no through road, just in case. Yeah, okay. T20 isn't really my format. I think I can come in, knock a quick one, but I'm more of a rested player. I like to block a few, I like to hit a few. So I think I could do a job at 6 or 7. I'll come in. I'll be like a discount Michael Bevan, Discount Michael Bevan. I'll put myself there.
I like that, a discount Michael Bevan.
And
a discount Michael Bevan.
Come in with a swing. I might not be as effective as him, but I will definitely come out swinging, all guns blazing. And did you ask bowling as well?
I didn't, but where do you think you should be bowling on game day, in your opinion?
Well, lately I've been a tad out of form with my bowling. I think I've let myself down. I've been a bit disappointed in it, but this net session I definitely threw a few good leggies down, and I think I could revert back to the leggies. I tell you, this is a strange driving decision. We've just come to a complete halt, and we have to turn around. No Yui or anything. Well, yeah, I think I could chuck down a few leggies. I think if I really get more match day experience under my belt, this is quite often an off season for me, more indoor based. But yeah, I have to say I'm really enjoying my time with the Swedes.
So obviously that was question 1. I have 2 more to ask
to
finish this interview. Now this could get quite personal, Hayden, so okay. I need you to be honest.
I'll be honest.
It was reported that you were a bit of a ladies' man.
Ladies' man?
A ladies' man, and that you were considering, this is hard for me to say, Hayden, that you're considering missing a Swedish game as you had a few of your lady friends that wanted you to come over. Is this the case, or?
Who was the dingbat that told you that?
Have my sauces? I can't reveal my sauces.
Sauces, mate. The only sauces you should stick to is the 6 varieties of your sausage sizzle sauces. I tell you what, that sauce, my mum told me to keep down on the swearing a bit, but it's just flaming garbage, isn't it? It's
flaming garbage.
It's really.
So it's not true, is what you're saying?
It couldn't be further from the truth.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Swedish is just a top priority for me right now, and I think I can really see myself going places with Swedish.
I'm going to throw up one more question here.
Yep.
All right. I need you to tell us about your keeping abilities.
Oh.
What do you think? If I gave you the glove, I want you to really inspire me. I want you to give me a reason to give you the wicket-keeping gloves. I want you to really give me a reason to give you the wicket-keeping gloves.
Well,
why should I do it?
As if a God-sent sign, I just gained a new follower on Instagram. As you were saying that, so you know that's probably God saying, yeah, give him the gloves. But I think I'm very underrated with my keeping. I think with the gloves, I've played a few games for the juniors for Queen's Park. And I didn't do great, but I think with some match day experience, I'm young, I'm agile, I'm quick. I think I'm really got that boost of energy behind me from the energy that I get from the carbohydrates and bananas, really. And wow, did you just swear?
I did not.
Okay. And look, I think give me the gloves one game, I won't let you down. I would never let. It's tough to say, but I would never let the Swedes down.
Fair enough, except when you kicked it over the boundary last week.
Yeah, all right, mate.
But, I think
this one. So we're at the old Steed. You can't really see with the lighting, but we'll just stay here for a bit.
Yeah. So
would you like the camera?
I would. Obviously, Hayden, I'd like to thank you for participating in driving with Sweed. Obviously,
thank you for driving me home into the nets.
No, that's all right. No worries, mate.
That's a very.
I'm very impressed with your debut on driving with Sweed. Hopefully, we'll have you again, but most likely not. We'll see you later. Have a good one.
I'll be in the background. Don't worry. I'll always be there.